Hello. Oh, my camera's not on. Sorry, everybody. I got reminded that it was 1 o'clock at exactly 1 o'clock. And it scared me so bad I physically hurt. So that's fun. Let me get you. Where is it? Oh, that's certainly not it. There we go. All right, now we're ready. Now we can do this. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm not supposed to make you hurt. Yeah, well, it did. So I'm not worried about it. It was very funny to me. So today we're working on, what are we working on today? Did I put it in the title? Did I put it in the title? Expressions. Okay. Let's see. Let's chat. Trying to get everything set up so I can see everybody. Makes it too small. There we go. There we go. That's better. So today we're working on expressions. Namely, oh, she's so blurry. She's so extremely blurry. And I know because it's part of the... I know why this time, but I don't know how to fix it. So I exported her for reasons to test her out. And I learned that you can only have one texture atlas. It's apparently can't bring you over there like I can with the physics window, but that's okay. So set scale 100. Okay. Automatic layout. Okay. Let's see if this works. I really want to bring you over. Yeah, I really want to bring you over to the texture page, but it's not showing up as a window that I can show you. Yeah, this is all like scale 14%, scale 14%. Oof. How do I change that? How do I do that? I have no idea. Just make it so there's no texture atlas. And then maybe we can see her without it being blurry. And we can deal with the texture atlas later. Because a 14% simply is not cutting it. Nope, now she's invisible. Never mind. Uh-oh. Okay, so what I did last time to fix this was I added... Can I make this just stupid huge? Delete texture. Okay. All. Okay, I'm selecting all of the parts, dragging them in. No? Automatic layout? Okay. Do I have to select everything? Automatic layout? Okay. Okay, again. Aye, texture. It's not doing it. Ah! This is the most engaging thing you have ever seen, isn't it? And Google signed me out, so I can't even see chat now. Wow. Try 100. Add texture? No, I want to... How do I do... It's not a click and drag. Place selected objects into texture. It's not doing it though. Okay, cancel. Yes, discard all of my changes, please. Change texture size. Okay. Oh look. Is this gonna work? I didn't want to sound insane. It does sound insane. Okay, so she does not need to be that big. Okay, let's see how that does. Everything's at 100% now. I don't know how much slower it's going to make the finished product since I increased the texture size by like magnitudes of order. But at least now while we're working, she won't be blurry, is what I need. So once this starts, we can actually get into it. I might have to rig the mouth today, and I really, really don't want to because I don't know how. Hello, where is she? There she is. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so now she's not blurry anymore, so that's great. Let's see. We have our angles here. We want not physics today. Close that out. We want face tracking today. Peekaboo, there she is! Finally, right? So, eyes open. We are going to work on smile. For specifically the eyes. We've done brow Y, brow X. People will change to something else. Nobody moves their eyebrows in the X direction. Angle's good. Form is good. We have cheek, which I know we can only access if we are like running on an iPhone. And we're not doing that here, but I can do something. And then mouth form, mouth open. Do I want to do those? Absolutely not. Was I supposed to do my homework? Yes, I was, and I did not. You have to do a special face when people ask dumb love questions. Terrible. Can I change YouTube's like the size of the text box? No, I cannot. Awful, terrible, no good. I have like no room to see anything. Everything's fine. So let's do that. A little bit more room. I have a lot of other homework I've had to do. Yes, I've had so much homework I've had to do, and I can't even like talk about any of it. That's how I feel right now. I can't even talk about any of it. So let's see. We want to work on smiles. So this is her left eye. What are we gonna add to make her eyes smile? That's gonna be and I did do a little bit of organizing while we weren't. So here's whole eyes. They're both labeled right, but that's fine. Here we go. So we don't want the whole thing. We want the lashes and probably the bottom lid as well. So let's, first of all, we'll do eye, smile, left, create. Like the video, please, yes. And we're going to add this in. So here we have nothing up at the top. It's a B in drag, isn't it? No? Is it D in drag? How do I make this smaller? Oh, maybe it is getting bigger and smaller. Yeah, it is. Maybe? Maybe not. Now I have to look it up. Live2D. Deform, like what is it called? It's called the Deform Brush Tool, yeah. B and drag. I thought that's what I was doing. It's not doing it though. Can I? Okay, I've made it extremely small, but I think that's about what we want. So we have eye, smile. We're going to, okay. Oops, not the tool I wanted. I wanted this one, which is too big. Oif. Today's been a day, huh? Size. Can we make this like 300 maybe? How big is that? 150? Better, okay. So I don't have, this will be fun. I don't have bottom lashes. So warping these for smile doesn't do much. It does a little bit, which is fine. But we're definitely going to be working with bottom lid for most of it. So let's make another one. This is still I smile lid left. Create. Add that here. And then we're just gonna brush it so she does a little smile. Now that's a bit too much, I'd say. Like a bit way too much. I actually think that working on the mesh itself might be a better idea. So let's get rid of that. And we'll add this. Okay. That's fine. B and drag. No, definitely not doing it. We'll just gently pull it up. Eclipse do be like that though. Yeah, well, do I want an eclipse to be like that? Not really. So there, it looks like she's smiling. So we're gonna do the same on the other side because I don't want to copy paste it over because that sounds extremely time consuming. So we want right eye smile. We will add that to this one. And we had it just pull up just a little. Oh, that's on the wrong side. We had it pull up just not like that. Pull up just a little bit. This one opened a huge door for you. Can't get too fussy, but a little fuss is fine. I'm trying, honestly, not to fuss. It is difficult. Okay, well, maximum is 3 and I'm at 3, so don't yell at me that much. And we can pull this up into a smile. So let's see what she looks like. See if they're even. They're not. Pull it up a little more. Down a little bit. That's more even. So she's smiling. She's smiling. One thing I also noticed while I exported her and tried her out in VTube Studio was that our toggles absolutely mess with her hair. And this one is... They need a little bit of work. Particularly Miss May here. We need to go find this. Just this one. Opacity is at 100. So we're going to add this here. Opacity 0. And hopefully that, yep, hides everything. We also need, though, to add this one in. I know. And when it is here, it should match up with the elbow. So about there. Okay, that makes sense. I want to see the same thing. Well, I don't know why this is here. We don't need this point. There we go, that's better. Hey, I said we don't need that point. That's fine. This one, that doesn't need any movement, so we're good there. But it really messed with the braids. See, like loops around. Solar eclipse was just past your natal Saturn. So it's getting a little bit crunchy for you. Yesterday was maybe the best day I've had in an extremely long time. And I was fine today. But it was certainly the 1 o'clock being scared so hard that it hurt was strange. So what we want to do is come in here and find, here we have little Lynn's. Where's Miss May's? Is she still up here? No. Where does she live? Here. Huh? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I have 2 of those. Good catch. So we want Miss May to live here. Not there. And we want to get rid of this. So now we have this here and Miss May's toggle. So what we want to do is bring them like all the way to the front so the braids aren't getting in the way. So let's see. Their draw order. What is their draw order? 5:30. So we want all of this to be bulk change draw order to like 550, yeah. Okay. And that fixed the problem with the braid. So same thing with little Lynn. We'll come here. All of this. Up. And that deals with the braids. And we'll save our work. So now she's not choking. I said we would do expressions, but I cannot bring myself to do that right now. What I can bring myself to do is work on the ears, because I also noticed I don't like this. They look like little cardboard cutouts, right? Not what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and find our ears. And we are going to just make this make a bit more sense. over here. We'll kind of squish it a bit. Honestly, I think on this side, now I've added the actual mesh, and maybe that was a mistake. I'm gonna take that off. Let's make ears XY and add that. So what we have here, we want to no? Ah, I see. I see what I did. We want just the pink. Drag this over to about there. And I do want to change it a bit more. That's better already. And on this side, we can just bring it over a little more again. Makes them look a lot more 3D rather than little cardboard cutout ears. No, I think what do I think? Thinking is dangerous. Is it just me, or does it feel like the brown part needs to get a little thicker on this side? I made it a little thicker already. But I think it works pretty well. I think this part needs a little more like this, and this one as well. Hi Rowan, hello! It's so good to see you! I think that looks right. And then on the other side, the pink part. I don't know what's up with this, honestly. Let's try remeshing it with a heavier deformation. Nope, not that button. Let's see if that works better. A little bit, yeah. Bunny ears with a bit of teddy bear ear logic. I think it's cute. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going, was teddy bear ear. Something's still weird about this. I think it needs to be showing the brown more. That looks much better, honestly. So with that, we're going to copy this side. Control V. Flip, X, okay. Now this one, we can delete. Well, nope, never mind. I see what happened here. Oh boy. This, we don't want this. We need all of this. Control C, Control V. Flip, angle X. I don't remember if we need to do that or not, so we're gonna try it. No, we needed to not flip those. What about bounce? No idea about bounce because I can't find them. Braid, 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 collar, bow, right ear, left ear. This is wiggle. Bow, glitter, arm, Miss May, glasses, skirt, shoes. Ah, bow. Okay, so they both need to not be flipped. So we're gonna flip this again. Just X. Okay. Move the whole thing over where it needs to go. And then delete this. So now we have to do this part again, which is to, oh boy. Specifically this one. Change to left ear wiggle. Okay. No. Hello. So they both do this. It's on this deformer. How are we doing? We're doing okay. And this is right. I can't see anything. Bounce. That's why it didn't work. Change to left ear bounce. Oy. Nope, just this one. One day we'll get it, chat. One day we will get it. Left ear bounce. So now this one bounces and this one bounces and it's separate. Okay, same thing here. Change. Left ear wiggle. Okay. One wiggle, two wiggles. Whee! And now we have much more of a 3D ear look. Perhaps I would argue maybe even too much of a 3D ear look. But I didn't like the paper cutout look at all. Let's do a little bit of editing on this. I'm not a huge fan how small this gets. Must be a little different. Thank you! Yeah, we had a very, very good Mardi Gras. I had a very good day today. Lynn had a very bad day yesterday. Yeah, we did not get enough sleep, but it was good. Now, again, we're gonna want to do, I didn't change these, but we're gonna want to do them anyways. So that's fine. That's fine. This is not fine. We want... Nope. The pink be much further over here. Same on this side. And we're just gonna manually do it on this side because I'm not flipping again. There we go. Now we have 3D ears. Much better. Let's look at our list of things to do. I had it written down on one of my sticky notes. Body Y and breathing. We wanted to add eyelash wiggles. How's our looking down? Did we fix that? I remember that was... yeah, a bit much. I don't like the way the big shine disappears. I think she's looking down too much. So let's get probably this one. Yep. And we're just going to bring it back up. See if it still looks like she's looking further down. Yeah, I think so. And we'll do the same on the other side. Nope. Better, better, better. Gotta make a cat clock gif. Cute. She looks a bit wall-eyed when she's looking down directly ahead. Let's take a look at that one. Yeah, I think we can bring that together a little bit. Probably up here as well. Cooking, baking, crafting is a great outlet for processing shit. You're so correct. A little treat trip. Yeah. I can't wait for a little trip. There, that looks better. Somewhere in my notes it says that the hat perspective is wrong. I think I already fixed that. That looks fine to me. Breathing. What do we got with breathing? I think I fixed that, yeah. Body Y, I knew we were having some extreme problems with. And it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. Let's look at body Y. Just told the missus this morning we need to find something to do to keep our minds busy. I wonder what that's gonna be. I think that hat has a lot to do with what's going on here. But we're gonna want the brim mostly. Let's do hat, brim, body Y. Add that and just bring it on down. Well, maybe the whole hat does have to move. But that already sells a whole lot more. Let's try it with the whole hat instead. No, actually, I liked that. I like this. So let's add... Now, is this attached to anything? Perfect, it's not. Bring this on down. Nope, actually I see what's the problem here. Okay. This one. And this one together. Body Y. Keep our minds busy so time passes quicker. Yeah, the model looks so good. Thank you so much. I have to remind myself it doesn't have to look like a $100,000 model. It's hard to tell yourself that, you know? So here we were also up a bit, and this one also just a little bit. Much, much, much better. Wow. That's all it took? Wild. I know you're working up close, so it looks flawed to you. As someone who just pops in here and there, I think it's great. Thank you very, very much. Absolutely means the world to me. I've watched and enjoyed VTubers with much jankier models than this. Thank you. Maybe I have just like too much perfectionism. We already knew that though. But that makes me happy because then I have a good chance of people enjoying my model for the model, you know? I don't know if that made sense. So there's body Y looking way better. We wanted to add eyelash wiggles. Right. We were gonna do some eyelash wiggles. So let's get rid of these bangs so we can see stuff, because I know we're gonna play with brows a little bit more today too, because I had a feeling something. Oh, that's strange. Did it not save? Oh. Okay, it wasn't kidding when it told me I couldn't do that. I guess we'll do it like this then. And then same over here. We want bottom lid. I smile this side. No? Like that. Nope, not on that though. Like that. Is that even? Yeah, that's even. So now she has her eyes smiling correctly. Okay. Eyeballs doing things. Brow Y doing things. Ah, this one moves the eye. This one does not move the eye. So we'll have to fix that. Turns, turns. Form, form. Okay. So let's fix that where we want these to be the same. So here we're going to want I thought I had one called whole lashes. Whole eyes, right eye, eye smile. Here we go, this one. Use this tool and just push it up. Not quite symmetrical, but we can fix that. And then top lid is also going to get involved. Now when her eyebrows go way up, the eye goes with it. Now do we want, yeah, the eye to go down. As well. Olive oil eyelash flutters, that's the plan. There we go. There we go. So that's fixed. And eyelash wiggles. That is a physics thing. Pop on over to our physics tab. And we will want our extra lashes, which is connected to nothing? Interesting. I thought it was connected to blinking. Oh, I have that. Okay, there we go. And we can make another one for specifically the physics. So this is eyelash physics, create. And we will add it to a new parameter that we will call eyelashes wiggle. This is her left side. Okay. Add. So when they are up, how's that gonna do? I think I would prefer to make a little, no, I can't make a little path tool. What if I did it this way? And I just add these specifically into here. And I use, no, I can't use the path tool. Can I use the path tool on this? No? Weird. How come I can't use the path tool? Guys. Is it too small? Shouldn't be. Not sure why that's not letting me do stuff with the path tool. It just like decided to stop working, I guess. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now we'll add this in, and when they are up... My guy, what are you doing? My absolute dude. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm so good at this. Up and down. Same thing for this one. I'll have, oops, up. And down. And last one. Up. And down. So big old eyelash flutters. Now again, I don't want to copy this whole eye. And I'm going to be so much faster next time I do this because I won't be, oh, and the eye needs this. Oh, and the eye needs this. I will like completely and utterly finish an entire eye and then copy it over instead of, oh, and then it needs this. And then it needs this. So this will be eyelash wiggle right. Okay. And we want this side. Here we go. Here they are. Give them little paths. We add them in, up. You need to make yourself a running checklist of all the separate pieces as you go. I have seen a lot of people make guidelines for themselves about how to run each and every model. I don't like that, actually. Like all the things that are the same that they do saves them a lot of time, and I can understand why. Not what I want. Did I not do down for this one? I didn't. Huge list, but it could be helpful. They also have some pretty cool stuff where they will have like the program itself has presets that you can just import automatically at the beginning of every model rigging and then have like your own custom setup already done. Just to make things organized the way that you understand it. There we go. So let's see how that looks in the physics. I'm gonna turn all this back on. So modeling, physics, I'll bring you with me. I said I'll bring you with me. There we go. So just like, here we go, eyeballs, output, add. There they are. Now we get to put this up at like, let's see what 75 looks like. And then we will blink. Ooh, that's quite a lot of wiggliness in the eyelashes. Quite a lot of wiggly. Maybe less is good. Maybe 40? That's cute. Eyelashes long enough to get swept up in the breeze. Cute. Yeah, I think that's good. My list is getting smaller. My list is so small, like it's only things that I have to do in a completely different program. So that was an hour. Doing anything more, yikes. Okay, so I want to say we're as done with angles as we really can be. Well, hold on, the collar, that collar there, that collar's doing things. So we don't want arm. We want body, full collar. Okay. And I just, yeah, like that. Body Y is doing much better than it was. It's still a bit much, but it looks much better. I don't know what I would fix. And I do like this still, and breath is all right. So angles I'm gonna call done. Physics we're not working with right now. Face track. I think that looks nice. Nice smile. She do be smiling. And even though you can't see it behind all the hair, you can see what the brow is doing because of the eyes. Is this even? No, this one came further down. That's more even. These don't help anybody. This one, well, we can't see them, but they're good. Okay. I didn't do my homework and I don't know how to rig the mouth, so I can't do that right now. I'm gonna call it. I can't do that. What I can do is look at Miss May. What's going on here with her physics. So we had this and this. Our lashes, these and these. So let's go ahead and do the same thing for little Lynn. Just giving him some nice physics. So first off, we'll do the tail. Tail, and we'll just do wiggle. So there's his tail. We'll give it 3 here, and I'm going to make a path. And over here on this side, let's go ahead and form this path. That's doing things to his star, huh? That do be doing things to his star. What have you done to him? Okay, what if instead of that, actually, I try out only going to here, seeing what that does. So if we pull it over this way, that still has been crumpled. What if we go like all the way to the end then? You gotta trust the process. Right now the process is not trusting. Oh my god. What are you doing? I'm stirring the soup. Stirring the soup. My god, what is happening here? What if we just did like a really small form change? Oh my! Something real little, right? Right, we just... can do more than that. It just makes it look like his tail gets longer. Let's see if we can. Okay. And you're like, what is going on there? Why are you doing that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do the same thing to the shadow. Hi, love. Welcome. It's really good to see you. You're like, it still doesn't look good. What are you talking about? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make Lynn tail swing. Create. Make a new one. Lynn tail swing. Okay. Add. And on this end, the whole thing rotates like this. This end, the whole thing rotates like this. And you're like, why aren't you using a rotation deformer then? Because of complicated reasons that even I don't fully understand. So now we have this. And we have this. Let's do a few more. How's the model coming along? I think it's coming along really well. We're gonna check it out in the physics in just a minute and I can show off everything that's really cool. First, we're going to make a little Lynn arm swing. Okay. Arm, arm, up. Like, yay! Bouncy, right? I mean, that's what I think. And then down. This one can't go much further down, but this one can. And we'll do another one. And legs swing. Same thing with the legs. Nope, not there. Here. They look like they get longer. Not. He already has such long legs. Cat's trying to make me think it's mealtime. 40 whole minutes. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, this one. I am going to make the mesh. This is Lynn shadow 4 legs. Then we go like this. I want the shadow to follow suit. Okay, let's look at this in the physics. Really, really excited about this one. I'll have you follow with me. Okay. So we have one for Miss May. Let's go ahead and just add a new group called Little Lynn. Preset, we want body. And we'll do a hair double pendulum just for fun. That's incorrect. We're gonna have to fix that, but that's okay. Let's see. So body input and output is these. I forgot we need to do his whiskers too. So when we not enough, not even a little bit. Arms are great. Legs and tail could still use a lot of work. And I also think tail, arms, legs. Tail needs to be 2 for sure. And legs 1. We will increase the output on the tail. Let's try 50, just to be weird for both of them. There we go. There we go. I can be proud of that. That looks nice. The tail wiggle is way too much though. Way too much. Maybe it does need to be on 1. Swing to 40 and 15. Honestly, yeah, I'm digging that. I like that. Let's fix that. And look at all of the physics like all together. Let's do her little waiting dance. Absolutely shaking. Hello. Why are her legs not doing anything? Specifically Miss May's legs. Left ear, leg, wiggle. Just isn't doing anything. What's the inputs? Body X, Y, and Z. No, that's not helpful. Yeah, Miss May's just all around not moving nearly enough. Like, he's doing some nice wiggly movements. Her arms are wiggling. This is kind of wiggling, but not nearly where I want it to be. Let's turn it off. Let's see. Wrong one. Oh, here it does it. But not in her little waiting dance. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and fix her shadows then. Bring you back over to the main one. Let's fix Miss May's shadows for her leg wiggle. Miss May, this one. This, here we go. And we'll add that. We'll give it a deformer. This will be Miss May shadow leg wiggle. Create. We'll add it to this. And when we go, let's reset everything to 0. What's going on there? Turn that on. So when it's on that side, add it up. That. And over here. More like that. Wonderful. And how is... That's no good. So we want... This should not be part of this at all. There we go. Okay, we're saving. Now I'm gonna need your guys' help with this one because I have not done my homework, which is to learn how to rig mouths. And that's kind of the last thing left. I need to fix this piece of art. We all noticed it looked really strange, but I haven't done that yet. Other than that, I'm kind of at a loss for what to fix and what to add for her. So we can kind of just play around in the physics settings so we can look at everything and what it looks like when it's in different places and see if you can see anything that needs fixing, okay? So let's move back to physics. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for us because we're only gonna be playing with these anyway. So if there's anything that you're like, that could be better, I want you to point it out. Right now, I'm thinking that this back of the hair needs to be a better color, which is something I have to fix in a different program. Anything else? Jumps out at you. Let me know. Good. Good luck. Thank you. Extremely smooth head. What do you mean by extremely smooth head? Like, a dyed bald head instead of hair. Oh. Back here? Or like all over? Because yeah, that's something that definitely we can try and fix. I like her skirt so much. Just on that one side. Okay, yeah, I can definitely, that's on my radar that needs fixing very badly. Look at her face a little bit. Close her eyes. Smile. Close her eyes. Smile. I do like Reanimator that you had us make her less wall-eyed in the extremes. I think it looks really cute up here, especially. I like this. This is cute. Up and down brows, and you can see what's going on even though the bangs block it. Amazing. Very happy with that. Can't see any of that though. I wonder if you can see it when... Is he like through the bangs when the bangs move, maybe? Not really, no. Ah, the bang shadow doesn't do anything. That should do something. Let's write that down. Bang shadow doesn't move at all. Colors on Miss May feel like really washed out. I don't know if I can make her darker, maybe. But I'm not seeing a whole bunch. I've seen people like change the colors of things inside of Live2D. Wonder if we can do that real quick with Miss May. Let's go ahead and toggle her on. See if we can't do something here. Yeah, there's a multiply and screen color. Okay. Multiply might be a bit, well, maybe not. Maybe that's not for it. About screen. No, screen's only for making it lighter, not darker. She is very orange colored in real life. Very, very brown pink. Let's see how this might look. Right now it looks weird, but if I do it for these bits. can use it for everything. Yeah, it just makes it look better, honestly. Whiskers I'm gonna leave. And then her. Legs. Where's her other leg? There we go. That looks, she looks like she's in the picture instead of floating on top of it. Not really. She doesn't look in the picture, but it looks better. I wonder, since we just did that, is it possible that we could come in here and take this piece, which is side hair, this one, can we color it so it matches the rest of the hair better? Not like that, but you know what I mean. Let's look at it a little bit nicer. Oh, I can't, that's okay. It's at least matching a little better. It's not perfect. I'd like to take this piece. Hey, Nick. Am I feeling better today? I am. I am feeling much better today. Thank you for asking. Let's see what we can do if we just duplicate this and bring it up. Like that, right? Now, this part, again, doesn't really make any sense. Thank you very much for asking, Nick. It feels really good to see you. And it means a lot that you care so much. That hair shine in the right spot. Draw order needs to change. Over here, it should be like 480. Or less, apparently. 450. Ah, there she goes. It's this one. No, it's not that one. What is this? What is this? So crunkly. Why is it so crunkly? I sound better. Yeah, thank you very much. Why is this so crunkly? if I... It's even crunkly there. Ugh. There's no escaping the crunkly. Crunkly's just gonna have to stay for now. I also want this to be way further up. And this all to be way further up. So crunkly. Why are you so crunkly? What are you doing? Oh, it's under. Why is it under that? What is this set to? 520? This? Also set to 520? Oh, probably because it's here. Go like that. No? There we go. I found a lot of mind over matter. I heard a grand claim that when you are building muscle, if you put mental attention towards it, it builds faster. Asked my gym bro, it was true. He said yes, absolutely, about 15%. I've also heard that like they did an experiment with like basketball teams, I think, and they told one of them that they could practice like normal, and they told the other one that they could not practice like normal, and that they had to just imagine that they were practicing, and just like in their heads, just imagine what practicing was like. And then they had a third team that was just not allowed to practice at all. Or think about it. Just like, go do your own thing, you know? Where are we? And the team that like just thought about practicing performed much better than the team who didn't practice at all. Which is honestly kind of not great when it comes to making people do things that they need to do. But I thought it was a neat thing. My brain does like to go like, well, what if I just think about working out? That'll be fine, right? No, it won't. What if you want to get strong but without muscles? I hear tell that it actually takes like a lot of really dedicated work, really not intense, well, I guess intense, but more so like when you have intentful practice in order to get like visible muscles. So if you're afraid of like getting visible muscles because you think that that doesn't look nice, but you still want to exercise, just know that apparently it takes a lot of intentional work to get muscles, so you won't just accidentally get visible muscles from working out. Okay. That isn't perfect, but it looks much, much better than where it was. Like, holy cannoli. Also, oh no, that hat shadow's doing fine. It's also amusing. Thank you, but my buddy is back. See ya. Bye. That is much better. Much better. It does kind of look like I have a mullet. Let's put these back behind the braids, maybe. So we'll take these two. And this one, and this one. No, not that one though. Just these ones. And pull them back underneath our braids. There's one braid, there's two braid. One braid. Where's our last braid? I don't... How come they didn't put them behind? Hello? Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting. No, I want the braids on top all the time. So what is this? This is draw order 520. And then it's 500 here. So these need to always be at like 490. But like all of the time. Now that might have put them behind the back hair, which is absolutely not what we want to do. That was kind of the whole point. Oh! 490. Okay. What's going on with this? Yeah. We've accidentally put them behind this, which is no good. Let's 480. There we go. Four 80. 480. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Definitely. 480. There we go. Hello? Is the face too far forward now? Oh no, we might have done something bad. Let's see what we get here. If I click on like the face. Yeah, 500. Not gonna work. Okay. So this needs to be at 5. Nope. No, it doesn't. Face is at 500. Gotta think about this really hard. Oh, ooh, no. Don't do that. What did you do? Hearts to formers. Okay, so now it's just tabs instead. I've heard that, but it also depends on the person. Yeah. Definitely makes sense. Okay. Why is this showing through now? What are you doing to protect us? Nothing. Here we go. There's a lot of clipping. I can say that with confidence. A lot of clipping that does not make sense. What are you? Who are you? This one? Hello, welcome. We are working on, I guess at this point, just checking for things that don't look right, because I don't know how to do the mouth, and it's kind of all that's officially left. I know our next frame is finding our bangs. There we go. And we need to add our bang shadow to the bang movement. L, it cannot be. So over here, we can just kind of it doesn't have to be that much. And on this side, same thing. Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay, again, this isn't right. Let's fix it with these. Okay, so at this point, all I'm finding is fixing this piece of art and the mouth. So let's save one more time. Come on over to the physics settings again. I'll bring you with me. And you get to tell me if you see anything. Tell me if you see anything that looks out of place. The ears look so much better. Oh my gosh. The head. That much better. I think that there's some like shadow layering that needs help. But we can make that work. The bang shadows move with the bangs now. Fantastic. This is still weird, but it's the best I've figured out how to do. And it looks passable. I'm so happy with the skirt. I'm so happy with the skirt. And our little feety movements. We'll do the same thing with the toggles on. Oh my, I'm gonna take off. The hat gets momentum and I fly away. Ah, he's not set up to Y. Let's fix that. Input settings. We want to add body Y, and this has to become 60. $60, $40. Let's see how that looks now. This needs to clip. Both of their shadows need clipping. Face one more time. No, okay, so let's do the clipping. We saw... That was it? Was that the only thing that needed changing? Or was it also that we need to fix her hat so she doesn't fly away? Is that in brains? I think so. I think I put all the face stuff in brains. Hat bow. Ear, braids, right ear, braids. No, I guess not. Bangs? No. What? Bow? Where did I... Am I crazy? I didn't put it in glasses. I did put it in glasses. Wow. Okay. Let's turn this. Hi, Stephanie. Don't worry about it. And I made it 2. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe... What if I switch it around? I made this 1 and these 2. How does that change? How does it change these guys? It just makes them last a lot longer, which is how they would work. Calms the hat way down. That's nice. It was getting to the point where she could fly away. Much better. Okay, so let's figure out that clipping for the shadows. This is specifically for this. We want to clip it to just the skirt. Nothing else is really going to make it so we can see anything. And then same for Lynn's shadows, and they have 2. Clip it straight to the skirt. And there's the other shadow. Clipped to the skirt. Okay. And then there were some hat shadow things. Hat shadow things I noticed. Bye, Rowan. Have a good night. Or good day. So, small hat shadow. I think was missing some things. Or maybe it wasn't. I added that. There we go. And then big hat shadow. Is it missing anything? Yep. Well, is it supposed to get... Yeah, I guess it is. And we also want it to work on these, just like the whole thing. Well, maybe not May. She's outside of the shadow. He's not. So now, if I that shadow bit is much better. Well, what's going on there? How come this is affected but not big hat shadow? It must be big hat shadow. And we're clipping it to all of the hair? No, we're not clipping it to all of the hair. We want to unclip. Well, no, I do want it to clip to the hair. I think it's pretty. I think that looks really nice. So that's been our problem. is that we want it on all of that. However, it could very well be, yep, a draw order problem. Of course it is. What if we made this, I don't know, 580? I don't think it's clipped to the face, my guy. I think I specifically chose not to clip it to the face. Yeah. What's up with that, though? Well, then I guess I just have to be consistent and unclip it from all of the hair. And that's what the small hat shadow was supposed to accomplish anyway. I just like that. I like that purple color. It looks nice. How come it's still doing that if I like click out of it? No. I'm a little confused why clipping isn't doing what I want it to do. Because right now it's just kind of acting like a normal layer, like a regular old layer. And that's not what I asked it for. I asked it to clip. I'd like it to clip to all of this, all of this, right? And then have it be there, and specifically not clip it to the face. Oh, because it's clipped to hat back and neck? Those count. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Not what I was expecting that feature to do, but I suppose it makes sense. If I unclip it from hat back, that's gonna be weird, but maybe better than I expected. Oh, it's because I have it. Ah! It's not the hat back problem, it's side hair, and hat back, and neck. I see. Okay, well I just don't get to have that feature then. I don't think that there's a way around that. So it still has to clip to things though, otherwise it'll show up like out of bounds, right? So let's figure out where it needs to be in the draw order first, which is there at 500. And we're going to basically just I guess let it live like that. Can we keep pulling it down one? Huh. $500. Okay, so that means this $490. Doesn't have to. It could be $499. It could be what's making it not 500? I've already forgotten what's making it not 500. Okay. $501, huh? Sure. How come? What are you doing, my friend? I think I finally got it. I think I finally figured that out. Okay. So now only the small hat shadow is affecting them. Can we fix that? What are you doing? There we go. That's fine. And I have to make sure I didn't muck up the bottom of the braids. Hello. What are you doing there? What are you doing there, buddy? What are you doing? up to? How come you're hanging out? You should be at opacity 0 right now. How come only the head? What happened? What happened? Oh, it's clipped. Okay. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. Okay, so clipping, we don't want that. There we go. Representation of how I'm always lurking. It's true. Much better. Much better. Okay. That means I only have the mouth. I only have the mouth, and I don't know how to do it. So this, I don't want this to be a short stream though. I don't want this to dock me, you know? So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna take us over here to our chat. Even though it's, oh, like extremely broken. Hello. Where am I? Here I am. Okay. I'm going to take us on a journey to Greta. I'm launching my art program, and then we can fix the elbow, which has been a big problem, and that'll be a big help. And I'm hoping, yep, there we go, that it doesn't prove too much, but I don't think it will. Hello, please? That's not Krita, my friend. Huh? Hold on. We'll just do... That's not Krita, my friend. There we go. Wow. Okay, here we are in Krita on a wonderful journey. Oh, OBS, yes. Hello, OBS. Mini OBS over big OBS, So we are here in Krita, and you can see here we are. Everything is kind of weird, don't worry about it. We are looking specifically at these elbows. So that is... Gosh, I forgot how big this file was. Here we go. Now, I say this, and then I have an idea, which means I would have to go back to Live2D, but we're gonna work on it this way first. So let's see if we can't... You get to see that I like don't know how to work Krita. That's fine. It's a bit much on the shadow anyway. So that's too fuzzy because it's digital pen. I guess if that's my option. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. I'm working with the mouse, so I'm like, no. I'm going back. I'm going back in, guys. I'm going back in to Live2D because I have an idea that I think would work just way better. I apologize to be dragging you along everywhere. But that's what you're here for. That's why you're here. So. OBS all the way down. There we go. Waiting. Here we go on the waiting train. There we go. Okay. We don't want the legs. We want whole body, lower body. Nope, arms. There we go. Okay, we'll start with this one first. And this is my idea, is that we just change this in Live2D. So by that, I mean we can make our elbow bigger and our wrists smaller. I would also say that, like, this, there we go, this one might need some adjusting. Just to say, you know? Kind of. This might be like a trust the process kind of thing. And we can refine it once we get it to the point that it looks mostly correct. And when you hold your arms out like that, that's not how they work. A bit like that, yeah. This. That's not how it works. Same thing on this side. That looks much better. Costume shop event got me on my knees crying. I bet it will. All I would ever want, you know? Arms are fixed. Took way less time than I thought it would. Let's look at these knees. I've never liked the way these knees turned out because this was not intentional, believe it or not. The legs looking like that was not intentional. And I think it's part of the stocking's fault. I don't know why though. Thigh's fault, maybe? Has to be. Yeah, okay. I bet I would too. Let's give this better, first of all. Make that better, thank you. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it. Does the group want to see? Take my money. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Color blend. Alpha blend atop. Ooh. Animation view is more easily different because it's drawn transparent layers. Drawing the model physics settings, windows, exported images. Okay, so this is like quite a lot. So we want over. Culling, nope. Yeah, gorgeous, right? Maybe there's just not a way to fix that. Form brush, rotation, lasso, brush selection, glue. I'll admit I still haven't learned how to use glue. I don't think I could fix this from here. Don't like it, but I mean, it's not like terrible. It just like isn't clipping the way it did in my art program. But that's dude, you're in trouble. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I wanted to do that for... Aha! I found something else I wanted to do. Yes. Yes. Okay, so for this, right, I wanted to take this onto, well, really just this one, honestly. Give it a work deformer. This will be, yes, body X, create. Okay, and we're going to take these. What? Not that. Suppose I can just do this. It's an overlay layer. But just make it look like it's turning, you know? We have to do the same on this one. Ah, look how much better that looks. What is this going on there? I don't want that. Something's going on with the skirt shadow. Clipped to too many things, probably. Can I not? Yeah, I can't clip it to those. Dang it, that's okay. Okay, okay. Didn't want to do this on stream. Thought, oh, we'll do this off stream. It's weird. We're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to do it. Booba. Make a physics. Make a physics. Booba. That's into physics, please. And we're also gonna want to put the collar in here too, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Ah, so now you're working. Okay. I see how it is. Absolutely have to add the collar. So let's make Lula, add down. This is kind of gonna and then this goes way like this. Excuse me. You happy? We'll add it to the physics settings. Please. Here. So... Well, is this... Yeah, okay, this is gonna be where it goes. I'm gonna add... Ooh. It's probably gonna want to be like 20, I don't know. Well. What if I made it 1 and like 35? That's it, Chief. We've done it. We've done it. I also want to just unrelated to anything. The same thing we did with the arms. Oh, okay. So now you don't want to. Weird. Go back in here. Will you let me do it now? No? Okay. I just want to do like that because it's been bugging me a lot. That like gap. Also, the shadows like overlap, and I'm not so sure that I can make that not happen. Can we make that not happen? Let's see what we can do here. So clipping, we probably want to like anti-clip it to the color shadows. Yeah. Right? Wait, did that just like get rid of the whole thing? It did. Right, it would. Oh, but if I do it the other way around, if I take the collar ones, so not the bow ones, but these ones, not the computer store, but the fruit store, and now he's at the door. Yep, that's where I'm at right now. Ayoo. This one and this one. And also the braid shadows too. Where's the other braid shadow? Here it is. And if we reverse clip yeah. Wait, no, that worked. Yeah, that worked. Okay. And then we do the same thing to this one, so that the shadows aren't duplicating themselves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And reverse clip it. Here we go. That looks much better. Heck yeah. Okay. It's good to be nitpicky, or at least to be forced to be a little bit more nitpicky, since I want to go all the way till 4 o'clock. Nobody else is throwing out stuff I need to do. Oh, we wanted a toggle for sparkle eyes. I almost completely forgot. There it is. Like, where'd it go? Here. And that would be in there we go. This one and this one. So this and this. We're gonna add on and off. On. So let's turn these on so you can see them. On will be at 100. Off will be at 0. So now we have a little sparkle eye toggle. Look around with sparkle eyes. I don't have enough art like in here. I didn't put in anything else for like tears or wet eyes or blush. Yeah, I guess I did make a big blush. That would be hat, ears, glasses, bangs, eyebrows, eyes, face, blushes. Evil and big, right? So we want evil. Toggle that on 100% and well, I guess 33% and 0%. And it looks like we want to put the draw order down on that one. Well, or not. Because I think I want to bring eyes. Can we reverse clip the eyes on that? Is that a thing we can do? No, it has to have its own thing. Does it? Clipping? Oh, yeah. Why is it clipping to that? Ah, maybe? Let's instead grab this eye whites, shines, and reverse clip that. Oh, added too much. Maybe not eye whites either. Yeah, that looks better. I do think it can be bigger than 33% though. Let's give it the eyelashes too. And it's caught a stray top lid. Where's that? There it is. So there's a toggle. This is for when I get a bad love reading, I guess. And then we'll have blush. Turn this on. Add 2. One will be 100%. Will be 0. This could probably be better than, oh, not that though. Big blush. That much. Again, we're going to reverse clip this. So whatever I have going on now is not doing it. Special dump his ass toggle. This one can keep the eye whites as well. Maybe. Maybe not. The eye whites. I think we might just need to kind of gently... Are you gonna let me do it? No? Okay. Fine. I can change it over here. Something like that. And just kind of gently pull it out of the eyes. On both sides. No, I don't. Well, I can just lasso tool this. Control C. Control V. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, it duplicated that. I don't want that. That looks fine though. Let's see, other than that, okay. Plain evil blush. What else? What else? And we do want that. Can I click on that? No. It's fine. That's fine. which is evil. Not a big fan of that. Can I? No. No, I can't. Braid? Can I click on the braid? No. There's so much going on. At least click on this one. And we can go over here. No. Don't like that. That might just be how it is. That's fine. Blush. Blush looks much better than Evil does. Sparkles. Sparkles work fine. Okay. So she's kind of done, other than I need to do her mouth. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me. I love you so much. I'm really glad that you're here. I'm really glad that you're supporting me. This is crazy to be here. Wow. Okay. Anybody want to say anything? Because I'm like, we've done so much. I can't really believe where we're at. I see, maybe this could be helped. Right? Like maybe we can... I say, like, we're done. No. We're not. That's... lower body, arm. It's looking really, really good. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. The hat may not move enough. Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't move enough. But it might be moving the best it can. We can look at it later. I know. Like when you look down, I feel like the brim should drop. When you turn your head, it needs to turn more. I don't know what the limits of the program are. No, it's okay. When I look down, it does drop. But just like more? If you're done, you're done. Makes sense. No, I'm interested. I'm interested in what you think. Like more? It's me nitpicking. I know it looks great. I asked people to tell me what they wanted. You want it to drop down more? Like here, maybe? And don't worry about the rest of it, but like there? It needs to go lower. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm thinking like here-ish. Bone dynamics need to move forward too. It's still pointing up. That might be just really hard. This, the brim, could go way up like that, maybe. That looks nice. Just kind of fold this out of the way. Like you're seeing the top of the brim instead of the side. I don't know, I like this down. I think it's cute. It's kind of floppy. Mysterious. Do you have a floppy brim hat here? No. Or I do, but like way too floppy. Not like this. Thank you very much. Let's real quick just fix this. It looks like it's like actually falling down on her head. I don't like that. It would stay up where it is. You would just be able to see. Even that's not right. This. There, and you'd be able to see this, which I do have this, which I wanted to use for something else, but ended up not doing it. Let's see if we can mess with this.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on.
Instead of pulling the ribbon down, you need to be pulling the brim up.
What?
I think that's what you're seeing. Yeah, you were doing it right. That was what I thought.
Oh, but you mean like down here?
Mm-hmm, because you stretched it out now. It looks like a big sleepy nighttime head. But like, instead of seeing...
Yeah, but I don't
you would see more brim,
think we have the art for that. I can try, but I just don't think we have the art for that.
All that very out there. See the brim.
Let's see. Okay. Guess we're making another one of these. Hat, rim, warp deformer. Create. Let's see what we can do. We'll add this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think we have the art for this. I think that's why I did it that way. If I use the hat back itself, no, not that one. This one? Yeah. No, because I have it reverse clipped. So the ears work, right? Is that why I have it reverse clipped? Why do I have it reverse clipped? Is there a reason I have it reverse clipped that I can remember? This isn't reverse clipped. So what is reverse clipped? I'm confused. So if I take this and I move it around, right? It's showing everything underneath it. To me, that makes me think it's reverse clipped. But I don't see it being reverse clipped. Is this reverse? No. Hat back. Hat back is reverse clip. Why is hat back reverse clip? Oh wait, okay, so that's specifically for like the ears. So if I do that and then go back over here. No, that doesn't, well it and that's so when it does this, I don't have to like completely make it go out of the way, right? And like there was a method for that. Where did headpat go? At top. Hat back, but like the actual hat back. Oh, I'm going insane. I might need to stop. There it is. There's no way I can make this in particular. What moves? It's gonna look bad. Let's see about, can we make it heavy? No, I don't want to turn, I don't want to do that. I just want to move. Like, oh, can I lasso? Can I lasso these? Like all, nope. Like just these ones. Can I move just those ones? Oof. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. But that at least lets me. No. Answer is no. And there's no way to make this because it's fuzzy. No, not that. Okay, well first of all I need to unhook it. Okay. And then I'm allowed to rehook it. Pull it over here. Try that again. This will get a reverse clipping mask for just so it makes it way easier. No, not the ear, but this part. Only once? It only works once? What's going on there? Hmm? What are you doing there? Ah, okay. Sure. Oh, I was looking the wrong thing. I was like, why is it not doing anything? Okay. So then here, we'll just, well, not that. This. Hide it, I guess. Hide it here. Deep in concentration, guys. I'm sorry. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Now that's no good. That's no good. What are we doing there? What's going on there? Shrinky ribbon? The ribbon doesn't... The ribbon doesn't shrink, though. I'm so flippin' confused. What's going on here? What happened here? What the heck? Ay. I guess I just have to live with that. That's fine. There are things I just have to live with. It just looks really bad. Like it comes way down. I don't think it should be there. Can't fucking see the warp deformer. I don't like how crunchy the top of the hat looks. but it's at least understandable. I don't like the lines are all jagged and like jumpy. That's very nice, but I don't think so. What is going on there? Yeah, you have to be like that? Is this where glue comes in? No, I don't want mesh edit. I want... Yeah. I just want to play with glue. I will say you're biased. I have a hard time believing that you don't understand that you're biased. I guess I'll figure that out later. Oh, it's awful. Why are you like this? What did I do? I might just need to stop. I was really happy with where it was, and now I hate it. How is it even wrong here? It's just on this side that it absolutely decides to... That's better. Okay. Oh, bounces around too much. Okay, so now the only thing that I'm mad about is how crunchy this is. So I'm thinking I'm just going to give this a heavy and add it here, because then I can, when I think something is crunchy, go in and manually smooth it out. Now this is going to be worst in places like this. Now that needs for this one. It's still... Still think that looks kind of stupid. What's going on here? It comes way in and then way back out. That's not how it would work. So if we're doing that, which is kind of strange in the first place, that means that this needs to come just way in too. And I'm just this and this are both green, so I'm just going to do that separately. Okay, so we want it to be about here, about where this line is. It is not there. This would be more like even further. There. And then all this I'm not a big fan of this. Did I go too far in? I think I did. Damn it. It would be like here, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing. This. That's fun. Okay, so I'm going to stop because I don't think it's fun to watch someone who's angry. What is same thing is going on there. This is fine. This is better. This is better. This needs a lot of help. So I'm going to stop. I got it a lot further than I thought I would. We just have the one thing to finish, and then I need to learn how to do mouths. Thank you very much for being here. This time for realsies, I'm gonna go. I'm really glad that you support me like this. I know I already said that when I said I would go the first time, but I mean it. So I'll see you later. This week we don't have stream on Friday. So I will see you on Sunday when we have little Lynn's astrology stream, okay? So I'll see you later, and thank you for being here. Bye.